welcome back today to the Real Trash Podcast. Aloha, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Real Trash Top podcast today. And I'm so excited to be back with you guys. We're going to be talking about subjects from disability, and that's the main core of my my podcast is having a disability my whole life. But also we're going to be talking about other subjects from from the law to drama, from celebrities, whatever it is. We're going to talk about a lot of trash, but we're going to call it the Real Trash Podcast. And I love that title, and I love it. So today we're going to be talking about an important subject today that has been very surrounding Arizona. And so today we are talking about abortions here in Arizona. And I think we're really talking about that a lot of places in the United States, but also Arizona is a main eye on. So we're gonna read an article because something happened earlier and a few days ago happened about abortions in Arizona, and I know that um, the other guy, President Trump, and a few other Republicans in Arizona have been really pushing for this. So it's kind of a shame for that because I don't believe that it should have gotten this far. But let's get into what the law says here in Arizona, or what the recap is. This was on April 10th. This article. Phoenix. The Arizona Supreme Court gave the go ahead Tuesday to prepare to enforce a dormant law that bans nearly all abortion, drastically altering the legal landscape for terminating pregnancy in a state that likely to have a key role in the presidential election. The law predating Arizona's statehood provides no exception for rape or incest and allows abortions only if the mother's life is in jeopardy. Arizona's highest court suggests doctors can be prosecuted under the 1864 law, though the opinion written by the court majority didn't explicitly say that. The Tuesday decision threw out an earlier lower court decision that concluded doctors couldn't be charged for performing abortion in the first 15 weeks of pregnancy. So how did we even get here, though? Um, this is what happened. So how did we even get to this abortion topic in Arizona? The Civil War era law, enacted long before Arizona became a state on February 14, 1912, had been blocked since the U.S. Supreme Court's 1973 Roe versus Wade decision guaranteeing the constitutional right to an abortion nationwide. So yeah, this was. I hope you got a bigger eye on what is going on in Arizona now. So yeah, you can't have abortions. You can right now. I don't know if it's in law yet, but they're really trying to push for it. So I think they have certain days before they really push into the until it gets into the law here in Arizona. But I know that you can serve up to 2 years in prison if you have an abortion. And that's just ridiculous to me. And then also, whoever gives it to you, whoever doctor can go to prison. So it's kind of crazy to me to say that. But let's read what the governor said here in Arizona. I'm going to read what she said. She put something out a few days ago, or I think yesterday she put it out. And it says Governor Katie Hobbs' statement on extremist House Republican legal legislators blocking repeal of 1864 total abortion ban. Today's legislation action was unconscionable. The extremist Republican majority had the chance to do the right thing for their I can't say that constituents, and they failed. As they have time and again, radical legislators protected a Civil War era total abortion ban that yells doctors, strips women of our bodily autonomy, and puts our lives at risk. While extremists in the legislature refuse to protect our rights, I will do everything in my power to protect reproductive freedom for Arizona women. My executive order protecting doctors and women from overzealous county prosecutors is still in effect, and I remain committed to an immediate repeal of this doctrine ban. My heart is with every single woman who is now questioning if it is safe for them to start a family. I am proud to be a voice for every Arizonan who believes in freedom and bodily autonomy. This fight is far from over. Governor Katie Hobbs. Yep, so she is our governor here in Arizona. And, I have a few things that I kind of didn't like about how she ran ran her, what is it called, her political campaigns and everything like that. But I can't say anything about that. So because she is governor now, and I'm happy that she is governor, because it really changed my mind about things. And as growing up in Hawaii, I try to tell people this a lot because Hawaii has always been, since I grew up in Hawaii, I've um, never experienced so much um, chaos living in Arizona, especially. Is just a lot of things that or just even going to different states in in this country is pretty crazy how people act to things, not even just Arizona but other places. But yeah, so it's this law. I have a lot of opinions on this one too. Especially, I believe that that women should have the right to their own body. And um, I'm not trying to be, I know, women, even I've heard from people, women saying, oh, well, that's some people say it's up to I've never had such an abortion before, and I can't feel that way about that. And I kind of was like, wow, that's crazy. So just because you've never had an abortion doesn't mean that you're gonna go push for the other lady and say, oh no, they can't have one. You don't know what the circumstance has come to with that lady, how she's feeling about her body when she's having that baby, or what is going on in her lifestyle, or why she doesn't want to have the baby. And so, growing up with six sisters, you have a different perspective on a lot of things about abortions. And yeah, it kind of sucks that the girls have to go through that, and they already have to go through a lot of pain with the baby in their stomachs. Um, but it's for the better. People, they grow from whatever their experiences, and some people don't grow from their experiences. But I think this law has, it's just frustrating because now President Trump is saying, "Oh, we need to back, just not try to um, let's step back on this." I think it should have never gotten this far, and I'm not a President Trump fan at all. I'll tell you that, and I'm also not a fan of our Republicans here in Arizona. They're very extreme to the MAGA. There's a different thing about them. The MAGA, something about them. There's just too much in there, and there's one straight shot with them. They don't know how to come with an agreement, and if they don't like it, they don't like it. And so I think that's more about Republicans. Republicans are one straight shot on things, and they don't like to look at different views and different ways we can work together um, in our government in Arizona. And another topic I like to talk about, well, not topic, I think it's more about another story that I might say this for later on too, but yeah, I mean, my father has also been a abuser in certain ways, and he has you know there's certain things about him that you can just talk with your words, and it's kind of it's abusive just even talking that way. But my it's just the way that he would say things to my mother, and I kind of got cling to it. Um, and living with other MAGA Republicans, that I never wanted to become the person I was back then. Everybody thinks, oh well, you voted for this person. Really, that's not the story of this. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I did make that decision, but also it was the dumbest decision I ever made, because I think it was a good decision that not because I voted that way as a Republican, but I think more of it was, now I know that I don't want to be a Republican ever. I mean, I voted for Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Obama. I don't think I was able to vote for Hillary Clinton. I mean, vote for Obama because I wasn't old enough. And then Biden. So I voted for him, and I am gonna vote for Biden again. Because this is um, I don't, and there's just lashes of things that have happened in my family that I just disagree on, as um with abortions, and um, trying to tell somebody about um, what they need to do with their body, with the woman. I think they should have the choice to do what they want to with their body. They are the one that they are holding the baby in their body. It's just sad to see what goes on, but for the better. Sometimes it's for the better, and I don't know how people think about these things, but um, yeah, sorry, I keep on, there's like a fly over here that keeps on coming over here, and I don't know why it keeps on coming. It keeps on coming up and down. Like, at least you got a little. But yeah, so this was a quick topic today. And yeah, Arizona right now, we'll see what the outcome comes out to with this topic. And I know this is going to be a huge topic um, to um, to uh, to Arizona. I think it's going to big take a big role in the politics this year with abortions. And um, I mean, yeah, I do agree that Donald Trump should take a step back on that part, with the women's body or whatever, with the pregnancies or whatever they have. It's their choice on what they want to do with those abortions. And also with I also somebody running here as, I think, Senator Carrie Lake. Yeah, she's taken a step back, and she's a woman, and she takes a step back on that one too. And it's kind of interesting how you're taking a step back on that now, right before the presidential election and your senator election. Now you're taking a string back on that. Now you're taking a different stand on it. So it's just interesting to me that you're doing it now, and you've been keep on doing it the other way, where you wanted abortions, and now here we are in this state of mind where there's all these Republicans in Arizona that are in office want to push the law to get no abortions here in Arizona, and so that sucks. Because now those people really push for this stuff, and now here we are stuck in this moment. And so hopefully we will figure out what goes on, and I give all props to the Democrats for doing what they need to do. And I'm going to be all on the Democratic side. Ding, 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 ding. As always, I'm going to always be on their side. So, um, yeah, so I hope that you understand what is going on in Arizona. And I thank you guys for all being here on another podcast episode with me. And this was a hard topic to talk about. And I wish I had other people that could talk about this subject with me, especially women, that have been through it or experienced it, because I know it's not easy. I don't know what it feels like, and I don't know what their head's feeling like after having it. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great one and a hui ho, and I'll see you on the next podcast episode. And you can always watch my podcast episode on YouTube and eventually on Spotify later. But right now it's going to be on YouTube and you can watch them. So thank you for taking the time to watch these podcast, and I really greatly appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to my channel yet either. And yeah, so I do other vlogs too, not just the podcast. But I love this, and it's so amazing to have this real trash podcast. So I will see you guys later on the next podcast. Love y'all. See you later. Bye.